Under caution here at Watkins Glen because of the stalled car of Chad Little. That car, by the way, has been retrieved and is behind the wall. And the 29 car now, Jeff Green, is showing some smoke.
And I read that Cartoon Network will not be back on that car next year, so I don't know. It looks like maybe a transmission did in there.
Yeah, it looks like gearing of some sort rather than engine.
Well, we saw Robby Gordon try to pick up a position as he raced to the line in the caution flag, and we have a great shot of it from his onboard camera.
The last corner to the start finish. Now here they make contact. Watch. Wow. Almost gets the back wheels of the 34 car off the ground, but Todd Bodine was able to maintain that spot.
So Todd Bodine fourth, and Robby Gordon is in fifth position as you get a shot of him under caution. Wally Dallenbach running sixth, and Joe Nemechek is in seventh position at the moment. You can keep up with the lap-by-lap scoring, and you can find out just about anything else you need to know concerning NASCAR racing if you'll go online and check out the NASCAR website, www.nascar.com, NASCAR Online.
Field still circulating by the start-finish line. Next time by, no doubt they will be given the green flag.
Now, they give them the signal for one more lap to go when they're just coming out of the inner loop over there. So it could come this time.
Let's take a look at the point leaders. Jeff Gordon came into this event as the leader of the point standings. He is currently running in ninth position.
All the cars in the back. I don't know what spot that is. Looks like John Andretti, and he was running in 24th spot. All look like all the cars from 24th back decided to pit. All the cars from 1 through 23 decided to stay on the racetrack.
These drivers don't have a lot to lose and could have a lot to gain by changing tires, making adjustments, and, of course, topping off the fuel.
So Darrell Waltrip comes out here and picks up several positions because of that quick pit stop.
You know, they might be able to make it on one more stop. I mean, they must be what they're planning on trying to do is make it on one. I don't think make it on one more stop, though. That's a long way to run.
It would be a long way. I don't know. They'd have to go about 40 laps on each run from there on. But it's possible.
Jeff Gordon, the front runner in the NASCAR Winston Cup point standings. Mark Martin second, Dale Jarrett third, and each of these drivers leads in an important category. Jeff has the most wins. Dale Jarrett has accumulated the most bonus points so far this year, but concerning finishes of 30th or worse, Mark Martin leads in that category. He only has 3.
20th or worse.
20th or worse, yeah.
Come on, Bob.
So Jeff Gordon at the moment running in 9th position. Mark Martin is 10th, and Dale Jarrett is the leader of the race as 11 laps have now been completed. Just as you rejoin us, the green flag comes out, and we resume the Bud at the Glen as Dale Jarrett leads them down to turn number 1, and let's see if Robby Gordon can make a move here. He tried to come into the line, and he's going to get 4th spot.
And Joe Nemechek looks like he's going to try to get by Todd Bodine as well. Todd almost out in the grass as several cars have been able to get by.
Here comes Sterling Marlin and Jeff Gordon right behind Bodine now, trying to get the position. And apparently they are going to black flag the 40 car.
We're just past the start-finish line. They were 3 deep as they headed on down into turn 1. So.
Oh, there goes Gordon trying to get by Earnhardt. Whoa, that was close down to the S's as Earnhardt was trying to get by Bill Elliott. Robby Gordon trying to get by Earnhardt.
Let's see if indeed they do black flag the 40 car. There's Robby Gordon. Looking back from Bill Elliott's car back to 3rd place, Dale Earnhardt, as Elliott right now has 2nd wrapped up.
I think he was gaining on Dale Jarrett right before that caution came out, so he might have something for him. And it looks like Gordon is slowing down.
34, 3500.
So he is.
Tires and gas, guys.
Let's go down to Jerry.
Wait, I don't know if I can if we get a stop and go, can I?
All right, Mike Hillman talking to Robby Gordon, who's being black flagged coming down pit road in the Coors Light Chevrolet at 35 miles an hour. What they are going to do, they're thinking about going ahead and changing 4 tires and filling it up full of fuel. But if they do, he will still need to make 2 stops. Now, he brings the car to a stop. Mike Hillman says no tire changed their mind at the very last minute, and now Gordon is down and away without a tire change or fuel.
That's quite a setback for Gordon.
Yeah, he goes running
We
third or
talked,
fourth spot to last.
yeah, we talked about that track position. He gave it all up right there.
Looks like Earnhardt is still looking for a way around Elliott.
Looks like right now you take about the first 10 cars and put them in front. It'd be difficult for the other guys to pass. Really evenly matched cars.
There's Gordon trying to make a pass on Sterling Marlin. Looks like he's going to be able to do that.
So he moves up to 6th.
As we saw that Rusty Waller's got a nice top Bodine. Here's the pass. I'm sorry, Bob. Here's the pass that Robby Gordon was black flag for. He's on the outside. You have to pass on the other side. You cannot pass over on the right side. And we see Dallenbach. Now, he was in the right spot. And Dallenbach goes by Earnhardt.
Wow. So Nemechek
And
has
Nemechek
moved up to 3rd and Dallenbach 4th, and Earnhardt loses 2 spots. You'll notice that those standings have changed there on the Field. Yeah. Going for the lead as they enter the inner loop, and Bill Elliott will get the lead.
Nemechek passed Earnhardt going into turn 1 the last time. First lead change of the day.
Elliott last led at Pocono in July. He's led 214 laps so far this season. And how about the strong performance here in the early going by the guy they call Front Row Joe, who didn't start on the front row this week, but has come on strong here in the early going. Oh, and Ward Burton is off course.
That's at the inner loop, I believe, Bob, or just outside of it.
And it doesn't look like the car is running. No. That's turn 9 right after the inner loop.
Yep.
So right now, a local yellow in that area, and Nemechek goes to 2nd. So Dale Jarrett now loses a couple of positions early as Jeff Gordon runs in 6th position.
And I think this time they will throw out the caution flag when the cars get back to the start-finish line so they can safely send some workers out. Oh, and the 75 car some contact with someone.
Yeah, he's had some big-time contact. Got that left front fender in on the tire. Looks like that's a repairable situation, but certainly will require a pit stop.
And if the fender doesn't cut the tire before he gets back to the pits.
Yeah.
There's a new crew chief on this car this week. Dave Charpentier has moved into that position, coming over from the Sapco team. So Rick Mast is trying to get back to the pit area, and the full course caution is coming out. The yellow flag is being waved at the start-finish line, and the full course caution is the second time this afternoon.
I think I see what happened to the left front fender on Mast car. It looked like the right rear fender on Darrell Waltrip's car is banged up. When the car turns right there, we'll be able to see, yes. Let's see if we have anything on this. There they are, side by side. So that's where the damage happened, coming off turn 1. Derek Cope takes evasive action. Both those cars had pitted on lap 11, both Darrell Waltrip and Rick Mast.
There's a reason for the caution. Ward Burton's car that has stalled. We talked about Dorsey Schrader driving the number 90 car this week. Bill Weber is standing by with the regular driver of the machine.
And Dick Trickle has put his team ahead of himself. Are you stepping aside? You invited Dorsey to make this trip.
I called him a couple weeks ago to make sure it was available, and this is big business, you know, and we're trying as a team to get in the top 25 in owners points this year, to get all the perks and provisionals, whatever, and today is the first day of the rest of the year, so, you know, I made the decision to stay out of the car, not bunch. You know, I could have started the car and put him back in it or stayed in it. But if we're going to try to get a top 25 in points, which would be a accomplishment for us right now, I figure today is the day to start. So we'll be in the car every race after this. But Dorsey's a professional road racer. I'm a professional oval racer. So I decided to let him ride it out.
And he's got a